Hey everyone, this is Addie, and I'm your new Thursday girl. Happy to announce. Um, I'm sorry if my voice is all raspy today. I don't usually talk like this. I sound like a teenage boy right now. But I have a cold and it's kicking my ass, and I feel like crap. So, yeah, I should be better soon, I guess. So this week's topic is Butch versus Femme. So stereotypes, what I identify myself as, etc., etc. You know. Um, I don't really identify myself as butch or femme. Uh, I don't know, just because I don't really fit like either label like completely. But I don't think anyone does. That's kind of the thing about it. I hate stereotypes. Um, like first of all, I'll just get that out of the way. I hate stereotypes. They drive me nuts. I believe you are your own person. I sound like a Disney movie right now. But for the purpose of this video, I'm just gonna go ahead and say I'm butch, just because I fit that better than I do femme, I guess. So, alright. I wrote down a bunch of stereotypes, like just generic stuff, for butch and femme, and what I found was there's very little I could list that's stereotypical for someone who's femme. And I literally have two things on this list for femme. It's ridiculous. And I was curious, like, I wonder why there isn't more. And it really made me think, what is femme, really? That's the thing. I don't even know anymore. I've overthought the entire thing. Uh, so I'm going to start with femme, just because I found some interesting things on it, like, just in my own thoughts, I guess. And, yeah, so, to help my quest for stereotypes to list, I ended up IMing a couple of my friends who happened to be online, and I asked, "Do you know any femme stereotypes?" And I was expecting like the normal stuff. Like the stuff I was expecting was like, "Oh yeah, they're feminists, Hillary Clinton, stuff like that." But what I got absolutely shocked me, and apparently I was the last to know this. They responded back, "Oh yeah, they're total whores." I'm like, whoa, harsh. I've never heard this before. I don't know where it came from, and I have no idea why people think so. But apparently, people think femme, uh, lesbian peoples are total whores, which doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, unless you've built up a reputation yourself to being for being a whore, like if you sleep around a lot, I don't understand why a group of people would be considered whores. I mean, I can't really comprehend that. So I ended up asking my dad about it. Um, it's funny. I was like that desperate for finding femme stereotypes. I went and asked my dad about it. And I'm like, "Do you have any femme stereotypes?" And he looked at me and he goes, "Uh, why are you asking me about this? I mean, you're too young to ask about this. Why do you want to know?" And I'm like, really? So I got his input on it, like a the generics. Oh yeah, they're feminist, stuff like that. What I was expecting to hear from my friends. I said, so why did you react like that when I asked you the first time when you didn't understand my question? And he goes, oh well, when I think of femme, I think of the lesbians in porn. And I'm like, whoa, really? And he goes, well, yeah, you never see a butch girl in porn, so what's left is them, I guess. Well, he didn't actually say that, but it's kind of generic what he was saying. He was shy. He was so cute. um. So yeah, I guess that's why. But I think a big reason there are very little femme stereotypes is because I'm copying this from my mom. She gave me an awesome answer. I think my dad said something similar, but she said it first, so I'm giving her credit. If you're walking down the street and you see someone with short hair wearing flannel, I'm sorry, I have a list down here, that's why I keep looking down. With short hair wearing flannel, um, driving a pickup truck with softball gear and stuff, you automatically assume she's gay. It's just natural. It's just like naturally what you think. She fits all the butch stereotypes, and the butch stereotypes are much more stronger and more prominent than femme. It's more out of the ordinary to see a woman with masculine qualities than it is to see a woman with feminine qualities. If you see a woman with feminine qualities, you just think, oh, she's a girl, not, oh, she's a lesbian. That wouldn't make much sense now, would it? So that's kind of why I think there aren't many stereotypes for femme, because not a lot of people, I guess, like the people who are coming up with these stereotypes, I guess. I mean, let me think about this for a sec. I should have thought this through. um, yeah, so I guess that's kind of like what I was saying. It's harder to wait. I lost my place. Damn it. I might have to do another take. I don't want to do another take. It's almost midnight. So yeah, they're not whores, I guess the bottom line. And, yeah, alright, another, that was awkward. Another, odd stereotype I found, like, I was expecting this already, but, it's kind of like a generic lesbian stereotype, and I hate it. It's my least favorite stereotype. It's, that they hate men. No. I have a ton of guy friends, and they're some of my best friends, and I wouldn't trade them for the world. Well, I might, but they're awesome people, and probably some of my best friends. They're awesome. Bottom line, they're amazing. And it's not that I hate men; I just don't want to date them. It's simple as that. I don't think there's really truly someone out like a lesbian out there that hates men. There are lesbians that like don't appreciate like men could get on their nerves, but men get on straight girls' nerves as well. It's kind of in their nature. So that's about it. Let me move on to Butch, because this is dragging on to 7 minutes right now. It's already a long video. I don't want it to be too much longer. Alright, I'm just gonna run through these really fast. Alright, Butch stereotypes. Butch girls have short hair. Alright, I understand where you're coming from, but it's not necessarily true. I have short hair because I don't like it on my neck, and I find this more functional, and it's cuter, stuff like that. But there are definitely lesbians with longer hair. Definitely. It's a nice mix. You got short hair, long hair, short hair. Plenty with both. It's fine, I guess. I'm getting confusing now. Butch lesbians wear flannel. Once again, I understand where you're coming from, but it's not necessarily true. I don't wear a lot of flannel. I don't own a lot of flannel. It's just me personally. I don't wear a lot of it. I don't have anything against it. I just don't wear it too often. All right. Butch lesbians wear boxers. I have a sad history with boxers. I find them cool looking, and I might try them out again soon. But when I was 7, I asked my mom for boxers, and she bought me a pair, and I wore them to school, and I fell in a puddle, and it was rode up, and it got clingy, and it was like clinging to my skin, and it just skeeved me out, and it was like nasty the entire day until I went home, and I just never wore them again. So yeah, I'm off boxers for right now. Let's see, all Butch girls are trans. Alright, I've been asked this a lot recently. I've been asked if I was trans, like, a lot recently. Like, my mom, like, a couple weeks ago went, do you want to be a boy? Excuse me? Yeah, I do not want to be a man. I absolutely do not want to be a man. I freak out if I miss shaving once. If I have to live with being hairy. Ooh, this is gross. No, I do not want to be a man. I'm perfectly content with being a girl. And it's a dumb stereotype that people have thrown upon the Butch community. It's not true most of the time. Let's see, they're all handy. I'm not handy. If you give me something broken and ask me to fix it, it'll come back to you an hour later disintegrated. I don't know how I manage it, but I break everything I touch. Let's see. Softball and other sports. I hate sports. I do not play them. I do not watch them on TV without falling asleep. And if I play sports, I get so competitive and bitchy, and people get hurt. I end up hurting people. I don't like being that way. I don't like being evil and competitive, so I tend not to play sports. Um, Sports bras. I happen to wear sports bras a lot. um, it's just something personally, like, it's easy and it's comfy, but I should stop wearing them. I saw like this whole thing on Dr. Oz about them, and it didn't work. I'm still wearing them. I suck at self control, so yeah. Um, don't wear butch girls don't wear dresses. This for me, that's kind of true. Like, but for other, I mean, I've definitely seen like butch girls in dresses before. I just don't wear dresses. I can't leave the house feeling like I'm not wearing pants. I mean, it's true. I'm not wearing pants if I'm wearing a dress, and it's a gross feeling to me. It's just so uncomfortable. I don't like dresses. So yeah, I'm out of. That's about it for that list. And this video is dragging on. Um, it's almost midnight. I was supposed to do this today, and it's tonight. Oh well, I'll do better next week. I hope you guys liked my first ever video. I'm sorry it was so long, and I'm sorry my voice sounds like shit. But, yeah, bye guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. And, be who you are. Don't listen to stereotypes and stuff like that. If someone calls you butch or femme or whatever, it's not necessarily true. If you don't feel like you fit into that category, you don't fit into that category. It's simple as that. Tell them you're not, and be who you want to be. My Disney moment of the day. Alright, bye guys.